Well, they roll up the red carpet now, and after a pretty impressive opening ceremony for this brand new $127.5 million edifice in downtown Buffalo, these fans who enjoyed the ceremony, no doubt about that, are all gunned up for you-know-what. Hockey. Mike Vernon, our starting goaltender, is brought to you by Buffalo Hardwood. Vernon, based on last season, because he's making his first start of this season for the Detroit Red Wings, will be the starting goaltender for Scotty Bowman's club. And, of course, you have to know Dominik Hasek, coming off a incredible performance in Vancouver on Wednesday night.
People are still talking about the save that he made on Pavel Bure as Hasek was down on his back. Bure had the whole net to shoot at, and just as he shot, Hasek swung his arms back over his head and stopped the puck.
And it's clipped away and sent up the center ice to Fedorov, trying to get free. Knocked it in over the line, and it's not called on the offside. My goodness, I thought it was way offside, and he whacked at it, didn't get it out. McCarty keeping it in. That's knocked out right in front of the net. They should. Hasek to save the rebound. Oh my, got a left leg on the rebound too. Sent away to center ice. Adet trying to get it to Grosek. Jeanneret rolling it around on the glass. Didn't get it out. It's banked back in the corner again. Wings turn to put some pressure on. Rolls around behind the net. Kozlov keeping it in. Came in front. They shoved it up. Oh, and that's kicked away. Kozlov's got it again. Trying to feed it out in front. Did. And Hasek got wiped out beside the net. He's still lying on the ice. And now he gets to his feet. He's okay. Fedorov trying to get free. Fedorov dances to the line. Ooh, and Wilson just missed him. In the corner, Shanahan rolled it around the boards. Wilson just hammered Fedorov. Here's Peca. He drops it back behind the net again. Brown got it out in front. Holzinger couldn't get the shot at backhand. They whacked at it in front of the net. It's tipped away. And the Wings, Kozlov starting back. Kozlov coming away to center now. He leaves it there to Larionov. He dropped it off. Back to Kozlov in front. Didn't get his shot away. Another whack at it. It's flattened by Wilson. Now tried to whip it through the middle, but he hit Shanahan right in the rear end. Brought back in again by Constantino. He got pushed. Cleared off the boards to the blue line. I'll get a chance to show that off right now. Scores! Boy, no sooner do you say it than they prove it, and Detroit has a 1-0 lead.
Unstoppable shot, but what a great play by Larionov, one of the real masters of the game of hockey.
Less than 3 minutes remaining in the period. Wings with another opportunity. Floating around behind the net. Left there to Shanahan again. Shanahan right out in front, trying to jam it in on the short side. Makes the save on Lapointe. Derek Plant covering up for Buffalo. Away from Shanahan, but gave it away to Lapointe. Dropped it back. The shot right on. Hasek the save. Gross in the corner. Gave it away to Adet. Tried to get it in front. To jam at it again. Made it for Grosek. A shot, and Vernon kicked it away. He wants to go in over the Detroit line. He tried to leave it there, but Pusher covers up. And Pusher to center ice. A breakaway. Here comes Yzerman in over the line. Yzerman scores as Hasek gambled and lost. Hasek came out to try and check Steve Yzerman, but got caught that time. And Yzerman danced around him and tapped it into a wide open net. Detroit with a 2-0 lead.
What a great play by Pusher in the zone. Look at this pass up the middle. The Buffalo defense is caught. Here comes Hasek, and Yzerman sees him. And Hasek threw a stick at him, and Stevie Wonder puts it into the open net as Hasek's blocker also followed the stick. And Detroit go up 2-0, and that play was made from the defenseman Pusher up to Larionov and then completed by Yzerman. Boy, Detroit is so great with their passing and breakout plays.
Grosek wheeling around looking for LaFontaine. Cuts in over the line. Got it in front to LaFontaine and couldn't pick up with it. LaFontaine's got it again. LaFontaine out in front. Adet trying to jam it on the short side. They poke at it behind the net. Adet got it to LaFontaine. Trying to poke it in. Can't do it. In the corner, Peca takes it back. Peca coming away. Peca in over the line. Hooks his way through. Peca the shot right on rebound. And that's cleared away. Rolled it around on the boards, and finally it comes to center. Adet coming back. Adet in over the line with Peca. Adet to Peca. open net. He got tagged back there. Ward knocks it free and clears it to center ice. And away come the Wings again. Fedorov slips it into the middle. Whoa! And Hasek robs Shanahan. Great glove save by Dominik Hasek. Clear too well. Now it's tapped right back in. That looked offside, but it's not going to be called that way. The Wings don't get it out. Plant took a shot. Rebound is kicked away. Sent back to Plant again as the horn goes. Comes up with it now, leaving it to Galley. He works it down low. Back to Galley again. Galley swings it to Plant. Jamming it into the corner now. Brown couldn't control the puck, and the Wings do. Up to center ice. Yzerman in over the line. Here's Taylor cutting it with a shot. He scores! Tim Taylor, a short-handed goal, taking advantage of the fact that the Sabres were using a defenseman playing or a forward playing the point, and Detroit builds its lead to 3-0.
What a great individual effort by Tim Taylor from Stratford, Ontario.
Making the move, coming to center and cranking one up. Tip to the corner. Ward going after it. Ward got smoked back there. He got hit. Now they jam around on the boards again. Buffalo's Ward got hit by Detroit's Ward. A few people are challenging one another now. And the linesmen have their hands full trying to make some peace.
Well, it's Mike Peca who's going to the penalty box as he got upset at Ward for knocking down Dixon Ward, his teammate.
On pass ahead for Galley. He eases it off into the corner. Rouse going after it. Rouse taken out by Daw. Peca keeping it in there. Trying to get it to Daw again. They jam it back into the corner. Comes back to the point to Galley. He cleared it in front. He shot. He scored! Finally hammered home by Mike Peca on the short side. And the Buffalo Sabres get on the board, trailing 3-1.
I mentioned earlier in this hockey game about Gary Galley is excellent at picking the loose forwards in front of the net, and instead of blasting the puck on the goaltender, he makes the play to the forward. Well, here it is. And Peca, who has had a strong game tonight for Buffalo.
On the wing it comes to Audette. Audette clears it into LaFontaine. Backhand, couldn't get it away as it swept away from him by Konstantinov. Sent back to center ice. The Wings chasing after it. In over the line, Yzerman. Yzerman took his shot. Hasek stayed with them and ends up sitting on top of the puck to make the save. McKee swings it all the way around to Daw. He'll tip it to the blue line, and it ends up at center ice as the check thrown by Konstantinov. Did not connect on Plant, but back come the Wings again. Larionov, the shot, he scores! Larionov blisters that one in on the short side as they set up a 2-on-1, and the Wings quickly build their lead back up to a 3-goal margin.
Now this line tonight of Larionov, Yzerman, and Kozlov has been just terrific. Look at this pass. And that is wonderful hockey.
Shannon for Holzinger to Ray. He hacks it in, trying to go after it. And he gets tied up by Shanahan. And Ray runs into his check-in behind the net and runs into the net. Out to center ice it comes. Worked back in over the line to Fedorov. Cleared it in front. Going in the shot to score. Lapointe was sent in all alone by Fedorov. And steps it upstairs. And Detroit with the largest lead of the night. Now 5-1.
Again, the Red Wings scoring on the rush. And right here at the blue line, the Sabres allow Lapointe to get to the front of the net.
LaFontaine trying to come up with it in the corner now, but he gets squeezed out rather rudely. And he got hammered in there, came in front, knocked down. And Brown couldn't get there in time. To center ice, Lapointe carries on. Into the Buffalo zone, trying to clear it in front of the net. That's kicked away. Came to the line. It's kicked free and recovered by Daw. Daw's pass to Burridge. Didn't get it out. Wings keeping it in. Slides back into the corner. McKee charging in there again. Bounces it around. Draper kept it in. Deflected right on. Came out in front. They score again. Dandino left alone in front of the net. Slams it home. And it's now 6-1 for the Red Wings.
And Dandino, how about this story? Here's a kid trying to make the hockey club. has been playing defense. He played defense last night against Calgary, played 19 minutes on defense, is playing forward here tonight, has never played defense in his NHL career, and is doing everything and more the Red Wings are asking of him. Now, obviously, there's somebody here from Detroit who threw that on. That's a tradition in the Joe Louis Arena and was in the old Olympia.
Came out in front. One-timer right on. Vernon the save. Ray goes charging in there, bumping with Pusher. But around behind the net. Ray still tied up back there, trying to kick it free. Gets all tangled up again. Still shoving with McCarty. The two heavyweights are ready to go. In behind the net. Now Pusher came over. Here's McCarty and Ray. McCarty and Ray grappling behind the net, trying to get their arms free. Ray fires one. So does McCarty. Ray and McCarty, the two heavyweights out on the ice. Now Ray's sweater comes up, and it gets pulled over his head. Now he starts firing punches anyway. Blind punches over the top as the linesman will get in and break them up. Rob Ray was telling me this year, of course, with the new rules about, we've seen so often Rob Ray without a jersey, shoulder pads, elbow pads. Well, it's required that the sweater be taped down or buttoned down. Tied down. Yep. Tied down. And Rob Ray said he wasn't going to try to bend the rules. What he was going to try to do in the fight was to go offensive early. In other words, throw early punches, whereas before he'd wait until his equipment was on the ice and then start firing. Taken away by Buffalo. Up ahead it comes now, in over the line. Peca, crooked shot. Vernon the save, the rebound, and Vernon got an arm on that as the buzzer goes. And this first regular season game at the Marine Midland Arena did not turn out the way 18,000 and some odd fans expected that it would. No, really an outstanding performance by the Detroit Red Wings. And on the other side of the coin, I've been in this position years ago as a player, as a member of a hockey club starting the season. You want to go out there and play an excellent game. You're mentally, at least you think you are, prepared, and it just doesn't happen. And at this stage, I guarantee you, every member of that Buffalo Sabre hockey club feels that he let down not only the fans and management here, but the team. And it's an awful feeling, just not a very good performance.